Do you need some inspiration for date night? Keep listening.
All right, well, welcome back, and thanks for joining us today as we talk about date night ideas. And if you would, please like and share the video. So everyone thinks about date night, and it's the typical go out to a restaurant, have a fancy meal,
Go to a movie.
go to a movie,
Go shopping together.
great
go to the
ideas,
mall.
but that's kind of what everybody does.
Right, and they're
that's
fun. I mean,
they're fun.
we like doing that too.
We like
for
doing that too. So what we wanted to do was talk about some ideas that will build your marriage or build your relationship that are other ideas. And so these are focused on spending time together and doing things that maybe aren't as common.
Right. I feel like in our first year of marriage, we spent a lot of time actually at home doing a lot of these things. So I think maybe we're just homebodies. But the first thing that I think is really fun, I love to cook, obviously. And I kind of gotten David into that. And so a couple times we've cooked together for date night, like pizza. Sometimes it's simple like pizza, or one time we did like a really fancy dinner and dessert. Anyways, just like cooking together gives you time to work together as a team, but also just to get to talk and kind of build that. So that's kind of one fun way. And it doesn't take going out.
Right.
Not really any extra money. You're going to eat either way. So that's
Just
kind
spending
of fun,
time
right,
doing
together,
something. Right.
basically.
Another one that we enjoy is going for a walk out at the park, finding kind of a new trail to go explore
Right.
and walk down. And one of the things that just the movement of walking and new scenery that
Yeah.
you're seeing often stimulates more conversation or makes it easier to open up. Sometimes when I come home from work, I don't want to just sit down and talk. So if we can go do something, move. You've been home with the baby.
Yes.
You want to get some exercise and
Right.
some movement. And so we
You
find
can hold
that's
hands
Right.
and just, I think that builds the intimacy there and helps you feel like you can open up more when you're doing something, not just sitting and looking at each other. So
Right.
I feel like that really helps.
I think that's a great idea to
And you could exercise. So.
and combine a couple things.
The other thing is playing games together. I know it sounds kind of silly almost. I don't know. When we told someone that, like they said, what do you do some evenings? We're like, well, we like to play card games. Some of our favorite are like Phase 10, Skip-Bo, Uno. I mean, they're simple enough that you can actually have conversation while you're playing.
And still
Or
feel
listen,
like
we've
you're
listened to audio books
Right.
or tapes, and then we'll like pause it and be talking while we're playing. But still, it's kind of keeps the mood light, but also you're still intentional about like your relationship.
right.
I think.
It combines a lot. It combines you're actively doing something
Right.
for those people that
Again.
need some movement to be doing something, but you're also spending that quality time where you can be talking.
Right. Yeah.
You can have a little competitiveness, and
We're not competitive.
No, we're not competitive. My goal is to keep her from winning. And then you can also combine it with sometimes, like you said, listening to a podcast, listen to something that's encouraging or educational,
Right.
informational, and you feel like you're really maximizing that time. And we're finding the longer that you're married, sometimes the more precious your time becomes.
Right. Especially with kids.
So you really want to use it wisely.
Right. And then the last one that I think surprised me maybe the most a little bit was how much I enjoyed reading aloud a book together. I don't know. I didn't really think much about it. Just I read a lot when I was single, but we didn't do. I mean, my dad would read aloud sometimes when we were kids.
Right.
But together, that has stimulated a lot of good conversation between us and challenged us just in our marriage and just to think about things. And then too, understanding. Sometimes I'm surprised about like, oh, that's how you think about something,
Right.
or this helps you understand each other better, I guess.
You and like when you're single, you are reading to yourself.
Right.
If
yeah.
anything, everyone's going to tell you, don't read out loud. That
Yeah.
annoys the people around you, right? So it's a little counterintuitive. But then when you read together, it brings out those topics and conversation and just kind of opens up a whole new sphere of communicating.
Right, and it's relaxing too.
And it's relaxing as well.
Good for before bed.
Right. And we find out your pronunciation.
Oh, yes.
You get to hear how the other one pronounces and then get critiqued if you
laugh
have a different way. So we laugh a lot at each other. Hope those give you some ideas on some alternate date night type activities that will help build your marriage. And share with us below if you have any ideas or you have any favorites of what really works for you.
So until next time. If you want to know how to survive the newborn stage, keep listening.